But you know, everyone has heard of Minecraft. Everyone and their grandma. Hugely popular the world around, but quite possibly not the first game to have the basic idea of putting blocks together in an open-ended sandbox kind of environment. If you've watched any other videos on this channel, you know that I'm a big fan of Maxis and the Sim games, and those were really the first kind of open-ended sandbox games that I was introduced to. But I was just looking through eBay the other day and came across this oddity here, PC BLOX by Northern Lights, and I had never seen this before. I mean, this was brand new to me that this even existed. So my first instinct, of course, is that this is most likely a completely forgettable game. But I was looking at the pictures here, and if you look at the back and the way that it's described. So, want a new car? How about your own skyscraper? Or better yet, an entire city? PC BLOX will help you build it. It looks a lot like an early version of Minecraft, in the sense that you get these blocks, like you might have as a kid, and just putting blocks together and using your imagination to build whatever you want. And that's what it looks like they were attempting to do here, except you're looking at what was that, 17 years before Minecraft was released, or at least 16 years. So this came out in 1994. And so predates that game by quite a lot, and the idea of having kind of an open-ended world that you can build upon. But looking at the pictures here, looks like you've actually got a pretty limited space to build whatever you want. It says that it's a bit like CAD, except accessible to a lot of people, younger people. So I thought, it's still in plastic and everything. It's never been used, and you all know how I like all kinds of new old stock stuff. Be the first one to look at those contents since they were sealed away many years ago. It's kind of a neat thing. So I thought what I'd do is open this up and see what contents are in here. It doesn't sound like there's a whole lot. And then attempt to install it. Now, the system requirements are basically DOS computer, IBM compatible, CGA VGA graphics, 512 kilobytes of RAM. So I'm actually going to go ahead and try to load this on the Windows XP system. If that doesn't work very well, if there's problems with that, then go ahead and load this on my 486 system. So that's what we'll do. So go ahead and get this open, and we'll see what's inside of here together. All right, let's see what's inside here. Well, I kid you not, there is just a single diskette in here with PC BLOX on a really simple label, but there's literally no manuals at all in there. Okay, I'm beginning to kind of see why maybe I didn't hear of this, but let's go ahead and give it a try. I'll try loading this on my Windows XP system first, and go from there. Alright folks, I am ready to go ahead and see if I can install the PC BLOX on my trusty Windows XP machine, and I always go kind of the easy, lazy route first and see if that works, and that is going to the command line and seeing if I can run DOS program that way. And it is on my floppy drive. I'm going to try install. And there we go. PC BLOX 16 colors. Put on the C drive, PC BLOX. Seems to be working okay. And successful installation. Hey! There we go. PC BLOX. Doesn't that look nice? Little castle. Okay, it looks like this is the interface. Or we can build, looks like we can build anywhere in this grid. I'm going to guess up here it's showing the movement of the cursor from these different angles. It's got X, Y, Z here, and I'm just moving along the X axis. Oh, I can go Y as well, which I guess is up and down, and then X is side to side. I mean, like, you know, typical graph. I can't move Z though, and that is moving this back. So where this is highlighted, I assume that's where the block would go. If I want to get in here, let's take a look at help. When all else fails, it looks like I can just hit F1. Let's do that. That is a lot of information. So this looks like an index. How to move, use the menus, move the 3D cursor. Let's go, let's take a look at that. Okay, so just up and down, the page up and page down keys. Okay, so that's how I do the Z axis, it looks like. So let's try that. Yep, so that's how I move on the Z axis. So I can do all three axes now. Okay, so I assume if I click or hit enter, it'll put a block down. There we go. Block, block. So everything is made of these blocks. You know, Minecraft it is not, but you know, this is 1994. Quite honestly, I mean it definitely has the feel of a shareware game. Okay, let's see what else we can do with this other than just put some blocks in a row. Oh, we can change the background color. Oh, I don't know if I like that. I think I need to have a grid so I know where I am. I kind of like yellow. Yeah, let's just leave it black. That's pretty nice. Alright, I need to go back to help. Okay. It looks like we have more options if we use the space bar. Oh, here we go. Okay. So we can do a whole bunch of other block types. So we got these with like pieces cut out. And there probably is a way to flip the blocks. I don't know, it's kind of, I'm definitely getting some Tetris vibes here. Let's see what other blocks. So I guess these are different colors. And that's quite a few combinations, you know, if you pick, you know, here are all the different colors, and then you know, you have all the different block shapes up here. Well, that's quite a few. It's quite a few options. It's just that the, you know, especially the Z page up and down. You know, this is pretty clunky interface. So yeah, I mean, especially, you know, if you're doing the Y, you really have to pay attention to how far up you are. You know, otherwise you could put it in the wrong place. Yeah, I mean, I'd really like to see someone build a car or something out of this, but you know, I'm the same way with Minecraft. Like, I don't feel like I can do anything because I got to it kind of late, and you know, I'm old basically. But I bet someone after using this for a while could actually make quite a few things. Oh, you can do actually. It's like someone's face. Oh man. So many options. Alright, let's do a a blue guy's head. Yeah, just have it floating out in space here. Yeah, that's a nice piece of artwork. Oh, rotation menu. Yeah, let's rotate to the left and see what happens. Okay. Okay, rotation menu is F6. So we can rotate all around. I assume rotate 180 degrees. You can flip it back and forth. That's kind of neat. I mean, it's really helpful that you can see the different, view it from these different angles. You know, we can put someone else's floating head in here. Yeah, I mean, obviously, this is one of those things that's going to take anyone a while to master. The interface, though, I can tell you, is kind of clunky, and you are, as far as I know, limited to just this space. So huge difference between something like this and the open kind of universe of Minecraft. But it's kind of I can see this being, you know, kind of a neat game for kids back in the early to mid 90s, where there wasn't really a whole lot of options in terms of, you know, just open-ended sandbox type games, that this would have its appeal. But it still kind of strikes me as being, you know, someone's little pet project, and probably just should have been kind of a shareware kind of thing. But I'm a little bummed that you can only go up 10, which really limits, you know, how tall you can create things. So if you want to create, I guess, a skyscraper, I don't know, these people's heads would be really big in that case. No, I don't know. I'm already kind of disinterested already. Yeah, but that's PC BLOX for you. The Minecraft, a good 16, 17 years before Minecraft, and you know, clearly the technology had quite a ways yet to go to reach that level of sophistication, but kind of a quirky little game anyway. So guys, that was quite a brief video, but I thought we'd just have some fun with this unusual thing that I so often find at eBay, just these weird old games that I never heard of. So it's kind of fun to check them out, you know, maybe 20, 25 years later, and see what they're all about. So guys, thanks for tuning in, and hope you come back in the future, and take care. See you next time.